Sponsored by Asteria.
My message is that of hope against the odds. Having grown up in Devana, one of the villages in King Williamstown, where there are very few opportunities and where there are very few people actually do make it, I've learned the importance of having hope, being hopeful. I believe hope in South Africa is relevant today because when you look at the society, there is high unemployment. Graduates are sitting at home with degrees. There is gender-based violence, there is corruption, etc. And now we're leading towards the elections. And some people are not going to partake to those elections. So I believe hope is relevant. Hope comes from faith. Faith is the substance of things hoped for. So I believe it is always important to see the bright future. Hope must be the essence of our daily conversation. I thank you.
Hey guys, my name is Kopano Mutibi. I'm a model, writer, speaker, and Bachelor of Business Administration graduate. So I take pride in the many hats that I wear because my biggest fear is dying with potential. That is why I live out my life in a way that whatever talent, whatever skill, whatever capability that I have is fully realized and that I excel in it. So this mentality was born when I was young in church. A pastor was preaching on the parable of talents. And he said something that has stuck with me to this day. He said, the talents that God gives us are God's gift to us. And how we use them are our gift back to Him. And ever since hearing that from a young age, I've been intentional about developing myself in every area of my life, that I always show up as the best version of myself in order to not dishonor God by what He has bestowed upon me.
In South Africa, the country in large, my name is Katiso Mbinan. I'm 31 of age, currently residing in Sunnyside, Pretoria. I am a semi-finalist for Mr. Supranational South Africa and also a CEO, founder of Purple Hearts Youth Empowerment for Girls. The purpose of my organization is to nurture, educate, and distribute sanitary pads and toiletries to the girls that are coming from disadvantaged background. As a leader committed to fostering change, I stand before you humble yet resolute in our pursuit, guided by passion for empowerment and the profound belief that education can break every chain of poverty. Thank you, South Africa. Thank you, Mozambique, for watching.
Hi, I'm JD Miller. I'm 22 and a BCom Law student at Varsity College Pretoria. In the year 2023, I experienced my highest of highs and my lowest of lows, and I realized the utmost importance of one's mental health, especially when it gets dark in your life. Towards the end of last year, a lot was restored for me, and I started to engage and decided that 2024 is the year where I want to make a difference, where I want to give back. Give back where joy has been stolen, to be a light where depression has entered, and to be a form of inspiration to every man that struggles with their mental health and everything going hand in hand with it. I'm very passionate about bringing change and to evolve to become the best version of oneself, to become an instrument of light, a beacon of hope, so that we can raise a generation that is full of healers and storytellers, a generation that will love unconditionally.
Good day, South Africa. My name is Samuel Chok, and I'm from Gauteng, Pretoria. I'm an individual that is so passionate and self-driven. I am an occupational therapist by profession, and being an occupational therapist, I've worked closely with individuals living with disability. My area of concern is accessibility. How many people living with disability have access to transportation? I'm talking about taxis. How accessible are they to them? How many people living with disability have access to the educational system? Think about schools. How conducive are the schools to them? How many people living with disability have access to recreational activities that we all enjoy? Let's have these conversations to make our world a better place. I believe that I can inspire people to become the best version of themselves, because I believe in doing, being, and becoming. You need to start doing the things that makes you to be the person that you want to become. Thank you.
Hello, South Africa. I grew up in a society where we're lacking opportunities to achieve our goals and passions, while we have reached the mindset to strive for a better future. It has molded me to grow up every chance I get and inspire others to be the best version of themselves. I'm a big fan of kids. I love children, and I believe that investing in them is investing in the future of humankind. And that is why I'm advocating for an early childhood education, the power of art, talent, and entrepreneurship. I am one of the survival of the fittest to overcome cyberbullying and body shaming, and I'm ready to use my voice, skills, and talent to take this organization to the next level and be the example we'll all look up to with pride. My name is Ben Mahlangu. I am 24 years of age, all the way from Kwamhlanga in Mpumalanga province, the place of the rising sun. Thank you.
Brought to you by Biodermal Skin Tech.
Greetings, Mzansi. My name is Tsepo Motlanke, a 20-year-old and an inspiration entrepreneur who is born and raised in a small township called Kudzon in Carltonville. I am a founder of Tsepo Motlanke Foundation. I named it after myself because I am a young gentleman who is full of life and has a dream to fulfill, as to leave a legacy to the young ones that are aiming to make their dreams come true. I have hosted series of events under the spirit of Ubuntu, namely Miss Carltonville, Miss Carltonville Schools, and Mirafong Talent Show. And all of the events were a success. Remember, the sky is the limit. I am Tsepo Motlanke.
Hello, South Africa. My name is Leosher. I'm 27 and I'm from the Eastern Cape. I'm an artist and also an IT manager by profession. My goal in life is not just to become wealthy or successful, but my goal is to change people's perceptions about life, perceptions about presenting yourself, and perceptions about being yourself. So whenever I do something, my mindset is like this. I want you to see something in a different light so that you can see the beauty in someone's face and soul, not just physical beauty. The one thing that I like to do most is to inspire a whole new generation to embrace imperfections, to do something remarkable with your life and stand out from the rest of the crowd. And if I can put a smile at least on one person's face, then my day feels fulfilled. 2024 will be an awesome year for everyone, and I would like to thank the Mr. Supranational South Africa.
Sanbonani, South Africa, and a very big hello to all the Mr. Supranational fans and family across the nation. My name is Michael Benevolent. I'm originally from Mpumalanga, but currently residing in Johannesburg. And as a model and activist, of course, I love all the glitz and the glamour, the lights, the cameras, everything. It is most certainly one of my passions.
As a wellness counselor, I also get to spend my days working alongside South Africa's leading NGO in aiding, assisting, and guiding victims and survivors of gender-based violence, domestic abuse, as well as sexual abuse out of their crisis situations. That is my calling. And one of my life's motto is that mental health equals to mental wealth. Please do join and support me on my journey as I try to blend together my two beautiful worlds into one for the better good, in the hopes of becoming your next Mr. Supranational South Africa.
One of the major issues that we are faced with in the communities is crime, it's unemployment, it's illiterate, and the government is not in any way doing much to help us. How about we as young people create a platform for ourselves to build brands for ourselves, to bring employment, to create entrepreneurial skills for ourselves, and be the change that we wish to see in our communities. If we don't stand up to fight against the social economic issues, there's nobody who would do that. I believe that when we stand up for ourselves, it is then that we will see change. If we wait for somebody to come and help us, there's no one who's going to help us. But if we stand together as young people and fight against social economic issues that we are faced in our communities, there will be a huge change. Remember that we are the next leaders. We are the next future.
With a vision and mission for upliftment and a passion that fuels for my drive, I approach every day by knowing that your past does not dictate your future. Armed with setbacks, trials, and the knowledge I have gained, I hope to inspire the boy child to overcome through understanding their worth, to stride in their own right, like I have been allowed to empower and uplift them so they can be leaders, role models, and change makers, like I was granted to do. Our youth is not only our future, but our legacy, guided by our yesterday, and it's up to us to nurture a world focused on mental health, equality, and opportunity that fosters growth and inspires change. From the city of gold, Johannesburg, I am 23-year-old Rowan Sinden.
Hi there, my name is Lebohang Mulele, and I'm sitting here with a very big question. Why me? Why should I be Mr. Supranational? Well, for millions of reasons why it should be me. But I'll just outline 2 of those million reasons. 1, I intend to redefine the definition of a man. It's been stigmatized in society that as a man you can't be vulnerable, you can't express your feelings. And I strongly believe that's not correct. As a man you should be able to express yourself and to be vulnerable if needs be. 2 is to redefine the future gentleman. We need to reach out to these young men, teach them how to be a Superman. Being a Superman is not easy. Well, firstly, you need to be the best version of yourself. Then become a very respectful man, become a decisive man, become a very goal-driven man, and most importantly, a good-looking man. And I strongly believe that with this platform, we can work together to ensure that these 2 major society issues are encountered, changed, and we're going to live in a better world. Thank you.
Thank you to our sponsors. Join us tomorrow for the next episode.